buttons?
Yeah.
Yeah? So in the story, Pete the cat has his buttons and he loses one at a time. Does anyone know what that's called in math? When you have a number and you take one away.
Plus.
Not plus, the other one.
Equal.
Not equal. You want to pick a friend? Strategy, do you know? No? Oh,
Minus.
minus. It's called subtraction.
No.
So the first problem, Pete has 4 buttons. When we do a subtraction problem, does anyone know what this sign is?
Minus.
Do you know what that's called? Minus. So he has 4 buttons, minus, and how many does he lose? 1. What's this sign called?
Equal.
Equals. So 4 minus 1 equals 3. So I'm going to play the video for you, and as they go through the subtraction problems, I'm going to write them on the board, and I'm going to show you with Pete the cat, okay? You guys are welcome to sing along if you know it.
I know.
Pete the cat put on his favorite shirt with 4 big, colorful, round, groovy buttons.
So he has 4
He
buttons.
loved his buttons so much, he sang this
You don't
song.
have to write this down.
My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons.
Oh
What
no!
happens?
One
He
of
lost
the
one.
buttons
So
popped
4
off
minus
and rolled
1.
away. How many buttons are left?
3.
4 minus 1 equals 3.
So he had 4 buttons
Did
and he
Pete
lost 1.
cry?
Goodness, no.
Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song.
My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. My buttons.
Oh no! Another button popped off and rolled away.
How many did he lose?
How many buttons are left?
2.
It's 2 left.
3 minus 1 equals 2. Did Pete cry?
Goodness, no.
Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing
His song. My buttons, my 2 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 2 groovy buttons.
Oh no! Another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 2 minus 1 equals 1. Did Pete cry?
Goodness, no.
Buttons come
And buttons go.
He kept on singing his song.
My buttons, my 1 groovy button. My buttons, my 1 groovy button.
Oh no! The last button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left?
How many?
0.
1 minus 1 equals 0.
0.
Did Pete cry?
Goodness, no.
Buttons come and buttons go. Pete looked down at his buttonless shirt, and what do you think he saw? And he kept on singing his song.
My buttons still have my belly button. My buttons still have my belly button. My buttons still
guess it simply goes to show that stuff will come and stuff will go. But do we cry? Goodness, no.
We keep on singing. Does this shirt even? Yes.
Good job, guys.
You don't like blanket among the wind. So, that's
Thank
the
you.
shirt I read, Miss Aaron. Yeah.
All right, guys. 1, 2, 3.
Eyes on you. 1, 2, eyes on you.
So now in front of you guys, you have your own Pete the Cat mats, and you have your buttons. So I'm going to tell you a number of buttons that Pete the Cat has, and you're going to put that many buttons on Pete the Cat. Then I'm going to give you a number of buttons he's going to lose, and we're going to make our own subtraction problems, okay? So let's start with 3. Pete the Cat has 3 buttons.
How are we going to do it?
You're going to put the buttons on Pete the Cat. One of these buttons.
Yep,
set 'em on there. Yep, with the buttons in front of you.
How many?
3. No, you're just going to set them on there. Thumbs up when you have it. So what happens if Pete loses 2 buttons? Raise your hand if you know what happens. Chanel. 1. So on your board, you're going to write Pete had 3 buttons, and he lost 2. And how many does that equal? 1. Very good. I'm going to do one more with you, and then I'm going to see if you guys can do one by yourself, okay? Wait, what was? So if he had 3 buttons and he lost 2, how many does that equal? 1. Very good. All right, so Pete the Cat has 4 buttons. So what's the first number we're going to write? 4, because he has 4 buttons. Let's say he loses 4 buttons. So we're going to take the buttons off of him. How many buttons did he lose? 4. 4 minus 4. How many buttons does he have left? 0. Very good, Jason. You guys think you're ready to do one by yourself? All right, so I'm going to let you guys do this one. So Pete the Cat has 5 buttons. And he loses 2 buttons. How many buttons does he have left? Raise your hand when you have the problem.
And he loses how much?
He loses, did I say 2? 2 buttons. Haley, 3. Can you tell the class what you did?
I put 2 away.
2 away from 5, and that equals 3. Very good. All right, go ahead and erase.
This time can we make a partner? Or how many things to erase with?
All right, here's a tricky one. You want to finish the tricky one?
Yeah.
Pete the Cat has 6 buttons.
Wait.
Thumbs up when you're ready.
Why didn't you just pass us wipes?
Pete the Cat has 6 buttons. What happens if he loses 0 buttons? Hayden?
He would still have
He would still have 6. Why do you think that?
because you said 0, and so we don't take any off.
Awesome job. All right, let's do a big number. Not yet.
Oh my.
You know, we can do that. Not yet. We'll go to the next one.
Okay.
All right. Pete the cat has 7 buttons.
Cool.
7 buttons.
That's easy.
Pete the cat has 7 buttons and he loses 4.
Ooh.
Thumbs up when you have it. All right, Jackson. How many buttons does he have left? 3. Can you show me your math problem on the board?
Then we can do
So we had 7 buttons and he lost 4.
how much did you say was on the 6 one?
We're on a new one. We're doing, he has 7 buttons and he lost 4.
Sorry, don't mind. Mrs. Greer, he doesn't need that on anymore.
7.
All right, can you tell your class what you did?
7 equals 0.
Very good. Do you think he's right?
Yeah.
All right, let's do another one. How about Pete the cat has 2 buttons
I'll come up and get him.
and he loses 2. How many buttons does he have left? Lily, you want to go up to the board and show? Lily, you want to tell your class what you did? Very good. All right, let's do one more. Hayden, you want to give us a problem? How many buttons does he have? It has to be 7 or less.
Can I draw it?
We're going to let someone else draw, but I'll let you pick the problem, okay? All right, hands up if you want to pick the problem. Who didn't get a chance? Braylon. It has to be 7 or less. How many buttons does Pete the cat have? It has to be 7 or less, because we only have 7 buttons. 5 buttons. How many does he lose? How many? Can you tell your class? 3. So what's your math equation? You can pick a friend to solve it for you. So Braylon has, Pete the cat has 5 buttons and he loses 2. Come up here and write the answer. So Sloan put 5 minus 3 equals 8. What do you guys think about that? I think that Sloan added. So when we're doing this one, we're going to take away 3, okay? So remember, we're going to have 5 buttons. You want to look at your map for this? How many does he have left? Two. Very good. We'll do one more. Go ahead and pick a friend to come up with the Pete the Cat story. All right, Chanel. Loud and proud. How many buttons does Pete the Cat have? 5. Minus. We just did this one. Want to pick a different number? 2. So Chanel said that Pete the Cat has 5 buttons and he loses 2. How many does he have left?
3.
Very good, Peyton. How did you solve that?
Because I know that she put up 5 and when you take away 2 it equals 3.
Awesome job. All right, good job, guys.
That's a
Now you go ahead and wipe off your boards
Thank
and put your buttons in front.
Hey, this one, this is a flip-flop.